My video for December the 10th, 2018, video number 2932, is entitled Christians Supporting Israel Voted for Trump. Make no mistake about it. Without the support of so many Christians voting for Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton would be our president and America would be completely destroyed. Corruption by the elite establishment would end all hope of freedom for humanity. Even though I personally did not and do not believe that Donald will be able to accomplish the draining of the swamp like so many want, even if the opening of the tens of thousands of sealed indictments actually happens as hoped for by real patriots who still believe in the American dream. The deep state will not go down without a fight, which is obviously happening as criminals like George Soros pays for an unlawful invasion of USA's southern border. The promised currency revaluation, RV, that was to put major wealth into the hands of visionaries who would uplift humanity around the world has once again had the date of fulfillment changed from December 5th till sometime in the first few weeks of January. Trump's Christian supporters will be disappointed once again. It will not be the Merry Christmas so many expected. For those of us struggling to keep our heads above water, it might prove to be a blue, blue Christmas once again. You know, I am amazed at why so many people still believe, and among evangelical Christians, they believe that the Israel becoming a nation was somehow the fulfillment of biblical prophecy. And they don't acknowledge the reality that it's the same financial oligarchy, the same criminal elite that created the state of Israel, that worked through the British Commonwealth of the European Union, which of course is falling apart. That's another story. And they have infiltrated all the major government levels, state and national, and in many cases, county and local, within the United States proper, which I'm calling in this video America. Of course, America also includes Mexico and Canada and Central America and South America. They're the American continents. But most people, when they hear the term America, think of the United States. That's just the way it is. It's a colloquialism, if you will. I say we, those of us that have had a dream for a long time of seeing the kingdom of heaven established on earth, have seen America, the foundation of the United States, as a republic, not a democracy. Democracy is mob rule. A republic has checks and balances in place to prevent mobs from taking over. George Soros, of course, is a mob rule individual, and he's creating and paying for mobs from Latin America to invade the southern border in Texas and across the Mexican-U.S. border. And most of Mexico was actually stolen from the Spanish anyway, as was the state of Florida. I mean, the British did a whole bunch of crimes in the early history of the United States, which of course became the divided states during the Civil War, and after the Civil War became the corporate states. And that has been an erosion of freedom, step by step, slowly, slowly, slowly. And if Hillary had gotten in, they would have been close to the fulfillment of their New World Order that George Bush promised, or should I say, warned us about. It depends on which side of the fence you're on. If you're on the elite's side and you're totally brainwashed by them, well, then you would think that the New World Order would be a good thing. But for those of us that have thought outside the box and paid attention to things that aren't in the mainstream media, we realize that the New World Order is the end of freedom for humanity. It's the absolute abolition of any hope that we might have of having peace on earth, because again, war is profitable and the elite love profit. I saw a video of what happened, you know, when the Taliban, was it the Taliban? Well, anyway, when Afghanistan had its revolution and the Muslims took over, the poppy fields were destroyed. When America destroyed that political movement, the poppy fields once again sprang up, and heroin was once again a major commodity, because not just war, but illicit and mind-altering drugs have run rampant around the world again. And I mean, there are many people waking up. There are many people that have stopped drinking alcohol. There are many people that have stopped smoking. There are many people that would not even think of doing these things. And those are some of the people that voted for Donald Trump. And again, it's the Christians that got him elected. And again, I didn't vote and I am not a Trump supporter. For those of you that have said, stop supporting Trump, you know, that see him as a charlatan. I don't think he's a charlatan, but he is in the grasp of the monetary system. And the monetary system is corrupt. And even with the currency revaluation, the people that are highest on the totem pole are the ones that would get to exchange first to change their money from worthless fiat currency to actual asset-backed currencies. And the people that, like me, that are visionaries, are in the final tier or the final level of disbursement of wealth. So the people that have been wealthy all along will be the first to be enriched, not the people that want change. I mean, what is it that people can't see? I know. We have such strong hope and a realization that if the world continues to go the way it has been going for so long, we're not going to have any freedom left at all. And we may not have any planet left at all, because these beings that are creating artificial humans, AIs, artificial intelligence, robots that look like humans even, those that are creating them don't care about the earth. I mean, the earth is just a planet and it can be destroyed, and they feel that they're going to be able to survive somewhere else. And if they're allowed to survive, they're going to infest wherever they go. And it's the same old problem, because our Creator does not take a stand for truth, does not really believe in love, and is not loving. It's an anything goes God. I create good and I create evil, and they are alike unto me. That's quoting the Bible, folks. God is saying, I create evil. What kind of a God is that? Certainly not a God that I can appreciate or uplift and uphold his teachings or her teachings or its teachings. It's a malevolent God, and we need to see these things. And so supporting Trump is better than supporting Hillary, in my opinion. But will it bring us the promised changes of heaven on earth and the kingdom of God established in three-dimensional reality? I would like to see that. Will I ever see it in my lifetime? I don't know. Thank you for listening, and namaste.